Okay, so I'm putting together a comparison video of the Mavic Mini and the Mavic Air 2, and I just did a flight time test with the Mavic Air 2, and I thought, you know what, I haven't actually done that with the Mavic Mini, so that's what this is. We're gonna put this Mavic Mini up in the air and see how long it can last. Now, it should be over 31 minutes. Actually, Jack, the flight time of the Mavic Mini here is 30 minutes. It's 31 on the Mavic 2 Zoom in Pro and 34 on the Mavic 2 Air. Get it right. But actual flight time and optimum flight time are never the same thing. So we got a kind of light breeze here today, so let's see how this little guy can do. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get this Mavic Mini right up in the air and see how long it'll last. Now, it's supposed to be 30 minutes, and that is at a slow, constant speed. Now, I'm gonna fly it around a little bit, starting with, you know what, let's do a selfie, or a droney, if you will. You'll notice maximum distance, 120 feet. The quick shots here are a little bit different on the Mavic Mini in terms of distance than you can fly in some of the other drones, right? It just doesn't have the ability to go quite as far. Just kind of looking through the menu, you can see now I can adjust things manually. Let's fly it around the pond here. You want to take a look at that selfie? You know what, I'll throw it up here in the upper right-hand corner. You can see what it actually looks like. But this drone, it is a good little drone. You know, if you're looking for something that is small and lightweight and you can take with you and you don't have to worry about restrictions, this is it. You know, under 250 grams, that is, you know, that is one of the best selling points on this drone. Plus, it is the best inexpensive, I don't want to call it inexpensive, it is the least expensive option on any drone with a camera that I would recommend to someone. Now, I'm getting a little bored here because it's kind of up there. The jump rope's not working. Let's crank out some push-ups. Get my boy out there. Yeah, didn't last long. We'll bust out some yoga. You can see my extreme balance here. Girls are coming out to see what the heck is going on. What is Dad doing? A little shadow boxing, some Karate Kid. The dog wants in on the fun. That thing is still hanging out up in the air. Let's get some music going. See if I can convince my kids to do a little dance party. No, they want nothing to do with my old man dance moves. I think my daughter said I was cringy or something like that. You can see I am not, definitely not a professional dancer. They'll tell you that. But yeah, there it is. It's still flying 11 minutes down. Now you can see I've obviously sped up the footage. This is at 6 times speed, right? So with, you know, a 30-minute flight time, you don't want to sit through that entire video. So 30 minutes, let's talk about that for a second. If you want to get 30 minutes out of this, you got to have a perfect battery, right? You got to have a perfect day. That means no wind. And you have to move at a perfect speed. Hovering or quick movements, that's going to change your flight time. Now, I noticed that the battery actually started at 98%, not quite 100. That wasn't something that I noticed right away, but you know, 2%, you wouldn't think that matters too much, but we'll kind of talk about percentages here at the end, and really what we could have done. Obviously, you don't land on 0% battery either. Just not safe. Running your batteries into the red is generally not a good idea. Now, the camera on this Mavic Mini, like I was saying before, is probably one of the best cameras. I shouldn't say one of the best camera you can get on a drone for under $500. Now, I've got a couple of competitors on the way, so we'll take a look at the Hubsan Zeno and the Xiaomi Fimi. I think it's the X8 2020 version. We'll see how they compare. Ooh, I'm trying to get through those trees. It was a little tricky. No obstacle avoidance, but I made it. So we'll see if they can compare. Now, how does this compare to the Air, or the Air 2, I should say? Well, I've got a lot of those videos coming up on the channel too, so you'll want to check that out. Now, we've done a ton of videos for this drone as well. We made it a cinema. We took it for professional real estate photography. We've compared the cameras. We've done all sorts of stuff on this drone. So if you want to see everything there is to know about the Mavic Mini, go ahead and go to our website and check that out, or check out the playlist here because we got a lot of info there. Now we're at 22 minutes. The battery is definitely going down. You can see I did get some motor warning. It didn't seem to be an issue. I figured I'd leave it going. You know, if it fell out of the sky, it fell out of the sky. But it did not. So we're just getting under the 10% mark. At 5, it's telling me I need to land. So we're going to go ahead and do that. as it comes down to touch the ground, we'll call it a day at 23:51. All right, so just shy of 24 minutes, plus we had 5% left and 98% on takeoff. You should be able to get 25 minutes on a good battery, no problem. You know, when it comes down to it, you just are not going to find a drone at $399 with a camera like this, with the features from DJI like this thing has. It is fantastic, a great buy for the money. Now, do you need a little bit more? Should you look at the Mavic Air 2? Well, we've got plenty of videos on that, so you're going to have to tune back in as we dive into it. Hey, hopefully this was helpful. If it was, go ahead and click on those links down below. They are affiliate links, or check us out on halfchrome.com where we wrote all about this one, comparison charts on this and every other DJI drone, as well as non-DJI drones as well. Hey, good luck and happy flying.